Welcome to an incredible journey inside your brain. I'm going to reveal 5 amazing secrets about your brain that your textbook probably never mentioned. Your brain is the most complex object in the known universe, and while textbooks teach you the basics, they often miss the most fascinating aspects of how your brain really works. These aren't just random facts, they're fundamental insights that explain why you think, feel, and behave the way you do. We'll explore how your brain can power a light bulb, why it has more connections than stars in the galaxy, how it constantly rewires itself, the surprising second brain in your gut, and how your brain can see without your eyes. Understanding these secrets will change how you approach learning, memory, and even your daily life. Get ready to have your mind blown by the incredible capabilities of your own brain. Let's start with our first mind-blowing secret. Your brain can power a light bulb. While your brain only makes up about 2% of your body weight, it uses a whopping 20% of your body's total energy and oxygen. That means your brain burns through energy at 10 times the rate you'd expect based on its size alone. This is enough energy to power a 20-watt light bulb constantly, 24 hours a day, even when you're sleeping. Where does all this energy go? About 60–80% is used for neuron maintenance, keeping your brain cells ready to fire, maintaining electrical gradients across cell membranes, and general housekeeping. The remaining 20–40% powers actual information processing, sending electrical signals between neurons, producing neurotransmitters, and enabling synaptic communication. During intense mental activities like taking an exam, your brain can use even more energy. Chess grandmasters have been known to burn up to 6,000 calories during tournament days, mostly from brain activity. Your brain is truly an energy powerhouse. Now for our second incredible secret. Your brain has more connections than there are stars in the galaxy. Your brain contains approximately 86 billion neurons, but the real magic happens in the connections between them. Each neuron can connect to thousands of other neurons, creating an estimated 100 trillion synaptic connections. To put this in perspective, if each connection was a grain of sand, you'd have enough to fill a 30-meter by 30-meter beach half a meter deep. If you tried to count each connection at 1 per second, it would take you over 3 million years. The number of possible thought combinations in your brain actually exceeds the number of atoms in the known universe. This incredible complexity is why your brain can generate an endless variety of thoughts, ideas, and memories. It's also why every human brain is unique. Even identical twins have different neural connection patterns based on their individual experiences. Your brain is literally the most complex object we know of in the entire cosmos. Secret number 3 might be the most empowering. Your brain is always rewiring itself. For centuries, scientists believed the brain was hardwired after childhood, but we now know this is completely wrong. Neuroplasticity is your brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout your entire life. This means your brain physically changes based on your experiences, thoughts, and actions. The principle is, neurons that fire together, wire together. When you repeatedly practice something, the involved neural pathways become stronger and more efficient. Real-world examples are everywhere. London taxi drivers have larger hippocampi, the brain's memory centers, and the more experience they have, the larger this area becomes. Musicians have larger motor cortex areas for their specific instruments. String players even have enlarged sensory areas for their fingers. Meditators show increased gray matter in attention regions. This means you're not stuck with the brain you have. You can actively shape and improve it throughout your life. Get ready for our fourth surprising secret. You have a second brain in your gut. Your digestive system contains approximately 100 million neurons, more than your spinal cord. This enteric nervous system isn't capable of conscious thought, but it controls digestion independently and communicates constantly with your main brain through the vagus nerve. This creates what scientists call the gut-brain axis. Even more amazingly, your gut produces neurotransmitters, about 95% of your serotonin, the so-called happiness hormone, and about 50% of your dopamine, which is involved in reward and motivation. This explains why anxiety can cause stomach issues. Those butterflies you feel are real physiological connections. It also explains why depression often involves digestive problems, and why your gut health directly affects your mental health. Recent research even suggests that your gut bacteria can influence your mood, decisions, and personality traits. So when people talk about gut feelings, there's real science behind it. Our fifth and final secret reveals how your brain can see without your eyes. Close your eyes and touch your nose. How did you know where your finger was? This ability is called proprioception, your brain's internal map of your body's position in space. It works completely independently of vision, using specialized sensors in your muscles, joints, and tendons. Your brain has a detailed map of your body in the somatosensory cortex, with different areas processing sensations from different body parts. Some areas have large representations, like your hands, especially your fingertips, and your face, particularly your lips and tongue. Other areas have smaller representations, like your back and torso. This explains why some body parts are more sensitive than others. You can try a simple experiment. Close your eyes, extend your arm, have a partner gently move your finger, and try to track its position without looking. You'll discover that your brain knows exactly where your body parts are, which is why you can walk in the dark or type without looking at the keyboard. Now that we've explored all 5 secrets, let's look at the science behind how we know these amazing facts about the brain. Our understanding comes from advanced technologies that let us see the brain in action. Functional MRI or fMRI shows brain activity by tracking blood flow to different areas. EEG measures electrical activity from neurons firing. PET scans track metabolic activity using radioactive tracers. DTI or diffusion tensor imaging maps neural pathways and connections. And MEG records magnetic fields produced by neural activity. These tools have revolutionized our understanding of the living brain. The timeline of key discoveries is fascinating. In 1848, the Phineas Gage case provided the first evidence of brain area specialization. In 1924, Hans Berger invented the EEG, giving us our first way to measure brain activity. The 1990s saw the development of fMRI, which revolutionized brain imaging. The 2000s brought multiple studies proving neuroplasticity in adults, changing our view of the brain as fixed. And the 2010s revealed detailed understanding of the gut-brain axis through microbiome research. We're living in a golden age of brain discovery. Now let's talk about how you can apply these brain secrets to improve your daily life and learning. Based on Secret 1 about energy, study in short bursts with breaks since your brain needs rest, eat brain-healthy foods to fuel your thinking, and stay hydrated since water helps electrical signals travel between neurons. Based on Secret 2 about connections, connect new information to what you already know, use mind maps and diagrams to create visual connections, and teach others to strengthen your neural pathways. Based on Secret 3 about neuroplasticity, practice consistently to build strong pathways, challenge yourself with new topics, and most importantly, believe you can learn and grow. Your mindset affects your brain's ability to change. For brain health in general, learn new skills regularly, socialize often, eat a balanced diet with brain-boosting foods like blueberries, nuts, fatty fish, and dark chocolate, protect your head from injury, and continually challenge your mind. Work with your brain's natural processes rather than against them. Let's clear up some common brain myths while we're at it. One of the biggest myths is that we only use 10% of our brains. The truth is we use 100% of our brains, just not all at once. Another myth is that brain damage is always permanent. Actually, the brain can often rewire around damage through neuroplasticity. Many people believe your personality is fixed from birth, but your brain changes throughout life, shaping who you are. The left brain, right brain myth suggests creative people use their right brain and logical people use their left brain, but both hemispheres work together on all tasks. Other myths include that memory works like a video camera. Memories are actually reconstructed each time. Multitasking is efficient. Task switching reduces efficiency by 40%. Brain cells don't regenerate. Neurogenesis occurs in certain areas, and alcohol kills brain cells. It damages dendrites but doesn't necessarily kill cells. The real science reveals that your brain is even more amazing than the myths suggest. Looking toward the future, brain science is advancing faster than ever. Researchers are developing brain-computer interfaces that let paralyzed people control devices with their thoughts. Optogenetics uses light to control specific neurons with incredible precision. Scientists are mapping the complete connectome, the neural wiring diagram of the brain. Artificial intelligence is being inspired by brain networks, leading to more human-like AI. And we're moving toward personalized neuroscience based on individual brain differences. Some of the big questions scientists are still trying to answer include: how does consciousness emerge from neural activity? Can we prevent or reverse neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's? How do memories form and why do we forget? What is the neural basis of intelligence? How do brain differences create personality variations? And can we enhance normal brain function safely? These questions drive the next generation of brain research, and the discoveries of the next decade will likely be even more amazing than what we know today. Let's recap all 5 incredible secrets about your brain. Secret 1. Your brain is an energy powerhouse that could light a bulb, using 20% of your body's energy despite being only 2% of your weight. Secret 2. Your brain has more connections than there are stars in the galaxy, making it the most complex object in the known universe. Secret 3. Your brain constantly rewires itself through neuroplasticity, changing physically based on your experiences and learning. Secret 4. You have a second brain in your gut with 100 million neurons that produces neurotransmitters and influences your mood. Secret 5. Your brain can track your body's position without vision using proprioception, an internal GPS system. Together, these secrets reveal that your brain is incredibly powerful, unbelievably complex, remarkably adaptable, deeply connected to your entire body, and amazingly perceptive. Understanding these secrets helps you appreciate your brain's true capabilities and work with its natural processes rather than against them.